run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Well, the Magic knew that last season would be one, Greg, for development. A young team like they had needs to grow before they can really compete.
And you touched upon it, Kevin. They really were a young team last season. Third youngest team in the league by the end of the year. How about an average age of just over 24 years old?
The Magic making a switch here. Payton's checked in, and the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Love's checked in for Thompson. James comes in for J.R. Smith. Williams, he's checked in for Shumpert. And Mr. Fundamentals subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And he gets it to go. Dedmon's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
On the wing, Williams. Now the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Williams kicks to James. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Dedmon. He's got 17. Passes it to Hazania. Buries the long-range jumper. Hazania's got 8 points.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Pick by Varejao. The drive by James. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
5 seconds left to play here in the third. Stolen. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Magic leading by 13. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the forwards are LeBron and Thompson. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. The dish to Smith. Picked by Mozgov. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. Can't get it to go. Payton with some nice D. Orlando's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's the Prophet. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mozgov's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Deflects the pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Couldn't quite hang on to it. They can't afford too many turnovers.
C.J. Watson, he's checked in for Orlando. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Dellavedova's checked in. Magic leading by 16. Go. Here's Watson. And Vucevic throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first
Mozgov, guys, was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Mozgov was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
Mozgov and Blant with a close connection from their international play. Mozgov was a big part of taking home a bronze medal. Remember Clark back in 2012 with Blant?
Yeah, exactly. In Russia, and now again with the Cavs, Mozgov is showing that Blatt has great confidence and trust in his ability, and that's wonderful for a player.
And the basket good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Mr. Fundamentals once again off the mark by Cleveland.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Dedmon passes to the Prophet. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Oladipo. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine. Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
And Victor Oladipo with the elite athleticism and versatility to be a perennial all-star. We've seen the second-year phenom line up as a 1. He's played off guard. He's even played a little small forward in his time in the league.
And he has that quickness, length, and power combo to be a lockdown defender at all of those positions as well. So that's why he was the co-defensive player of the year coming out of college.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. Oladipo's running. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Out to Smith. Picked by Mozgov. Pass to Thompson. Trying to get open is Mozgov. Thompson misses.
You know, back to Oladipo, he has a tremendously quick first step. Finished second in the slam dunk contest to Zach LaVine. Some dunks he's had in regular season play, downright nasty.
And the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them. Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jason Smith comes in for the Prophet, and Shabazz Napier subbed in for C.J. Watson. And he gets it to go.
Assist from Richard Jefferson.
Magic leading by 23.
And talking about Oladipo's explosiveness, we're starting to see it in his overall scoring as well.
Oh, nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejao. That'll be his second foul of the game. Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Harris comes in for Jason Smith. And it's Payton in for Napier. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Love the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Knocked loose. He dishes it to Dellavedova. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Rejected by Harris. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. It's deflected. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the dunk by LeBron.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Tries from 10. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way.
And they looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job wrecking.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
That's tipped. LeBron drives in, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Orlando leading by 21. Harris outside. There's the pick. He feeds it to Payton. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Love. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Love. Picked away. Harris with it. Now defended by Mozgov. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Dedmon. Mozgov covering. It's tipped. Second chance shot, but they get it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Cavaliers with possession here. LeBron dishes to Mozgov. To the wing right side. Dellavedova kicks to Mozgov. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it. I tell you what, young fella might need a little anger management right there after one of those dunks. How about the edge he puts on those?
I'm surprised the backboard survived that one.
You could see his eyes light up and those eyebrows go up too when he had a path to the rack. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Checking out the game LeBron is having, he has 11 points and 6 assists.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole nother level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
And Kellogg-Ease, right? And
Yes.
Kellogg-Ease. Thompson, he's checked in for LeBron.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
Varejao passes to Williams, and Shumpert kicks to Jefferson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Out to Payton. Now the feed to Dedmon. Varejao comes with the double team. Payton dishes to Dedmon.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
That free throw, no good. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Hezonja comes in for Tobias Harris. Fournier's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Watson in for Elfrid Payton. And Thompson kicks to Williams. On the wing, Shumpert. Got a piece of it. Feeds it to Smith. Fournier passes to Dedmon. Good D by Thompson. Outside Jefferson. Dives for it. Dishes to Williams. He kicks it to Shumpert. Jacks up a 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And so it's